Hey there, athletes. So in this lesson, we're going to look at measures of center. So the measures of center we're talking about are mean, median, and mode. So the mean is also called the average. We're going to find that by adding up all the values in our data set and dividing it by how many values we had. The median is the middle value in the data set. Okay, to find the middle value, the first thing we need to do is put them in order from least to greatest. If there's an odd number of items in our data set, there's only going to be one median. But if we have an even number of items, there's going to be two numbers. So what we're going to do is take the average of the two, add them up, and divide by 2. Mode is the data value that appears most frequently. So if two values show up in a tie, then we can have two modes. But if there are more than two, then there's going to be no mode to the data set. The first thing we're going to do with our data set is put it in order. So from least to greatest. Okay. After we put it in order, to find the mean, remember we're going to add them all up and then divide by how many we have. So we have 14 values in our data set. If I add them all up, I am going to get 73. So then 73 divided by 14 is going to give me a decimal of 5.214. So at this point, we're going to round this to the nearest tenth. So we look at the second decimal. If it's less than 5, we're going to round down. If it was 5 or up, we would round up. So this is a 1, so we're going to call this 5.2. It's approximately 5.2. The median value, this is going to be the number in the middle. So remember, since we had 14, that's an even number, there's going to be two values in the middle. So 14 divided by 2 is 7. So the 7th and 8th are going to be the numbers in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 and 8 are both 5s. So we don't have to, but you could say 5 plus 5 divided by 2. And 10 divided by 2 would obviously just be 5. So anytime it's the same number, obviously it's just going to be that number. So the mode, we can see, since we put them in order, which ones we have the most often. We have 2 and 5. So 3 2s and 3 5s. So the mode, this is bimodal. We're going to write it like this. This means there's a data set that includes 2 and 5. So the range is just the spread of the data set. So how far is it from the smallest number to the largest number? So we're going to subtract our largest minus our smallest. And 9 minus 2 is 7. So the range of the data is 7. The mode is 2 and 5. The median is just 5. And the mean is 5.2.